crap. Alrighty, stand to mechwarriors and welcome back to another episode of BattleTech Advanced 3062 as we get into the campaigns of Panda's Pirates. No have Grimroth. Hello, Gemroth. No options? No. So some people have options, some people don't have options. Glad I could get started the stream. Well, we're happy to have you here at the very beginning of the stream as well. GeForce has just announced to me that we have brand new drivers available. We will not be installing those drivers for today. We're going to go crazy. I don't know. Oh my god, as is my hair has decided to escape. So, folks, welcome. Hello, every single one of you joining me on this beautiful, wonderful, and perhaps even prodigious and divine. Let's see how many adjectives I can cram into here. Wednesday, as we get ready to rock and roll. Hello, Kayak. Hello, Maniacal Pirate Knight. Tentacle Shogun is here, ready to die in a blaze of glory. Hopefully not. I don't have that much money. I need more cash. Let's see who dies. So far, nobody. But Pyro, it could be you. You never do know. I'm just going to give a quick spring through my pilots, check to see who's who, doing what, and how are they happening to be. There's Tentacle Shogun. We have 8 of 8 berths filled, but I have people slots open. Nando, you can take some tactics for an indirect trial penalty that won't matter at all until later. You'll get your health bonus next time. Alright, what am I missing? Nothing? Nothing. Alright, Command Center. Let's see if there's anything left here if we finished it off. We have an interdiction with Ambush Convoy and a Protect the Mech, which is at 1.5. Ugh, none of those seem particularly grand or, you know, survivable, I suppose. We're 7 days away from having the Panther back. May end up throwing our lives away anyway on it, just seeing what ends up happening. What do you guys think? Should we throw our lives away, or should we attempt to actually, you know, travel? Do a little bit of sightseeing beyond the area. Normally I'd have this all set up in advance. Unfortunately, it has been a hell of a week, and it's only Wednesday. Oh my god. I would have to be fielded, which means a lot of people have to die before me. We're still very early in the game. You could be fielded. I don't think we're ready for a 3-skull planet yet. Hoffen, which I believe is a 1.5. So we could make a trip onto Alborg, and then eventually at one point we'll have to make a super long trip of 43 days. It's going to be over a month just sitting in the middle of space, all the way back to nowhere at all, which is actually features rather heavily in MechWarrior 5. I vote we throw Sprog at him. That's not a particularly helpful option. But hey, we could bring Sprog in. After all, Sprog is not here. Secrets and lies. 35 days. I'll take the 23-day trip, I guess. There is a travel contract available. Let's go check it to see what it is. What is a travel contract? Let's see. We have the same thought. Destroy base. Is it for both of them? It's for Toffheim. It's called Destroy Base. 3 of 13. I mean, it's not bad. It ain't gonna pay a lot, but it's there. Screw it, we'll make the trip. It's time to travel, boys and girls.
By your command.
We're gonna be fighting Comstar again because F the police. The Comstar, of course, filling in as the police. I don't mean that literally. But hey, we have a trip to make. And we can actually survive this month. I could supposedly have set up even more stuff to go with. But I think our mechs are about where we need to have them to be, unfortunately. There's not a whole heck of a lot of modification I can do at this juncture, I don't think. Because the engines can't come out, and even though we've managed to pick up a couple of XL engines, we can't actually use them, which makes it a little bit painful. Travel costs? I'm not worried about travel costs. I'm worried about the monthly cost as it comes up on us. Is the Panther all fixed? Did I just turn the Panther back into a normal Panther? I did. Because I lack imagination. Let's lock out our primitives and figure out our good ones. No, you're primitive Firebee, Locust. These are good mechs on the top row, and on the bottom row is everything else. Do I already have an XL engine on this mech, don't I? Yeah, I do. I can't change out any of these engines, so these are stuck. Panther, I might be able to throw on an XL. Let's go check that out. Don't have enough room to make that icon? What icon? We're switching to Verizon? Nope. Did the Panther get fully fixed? It is as fixed as it's going to be, it looks like. We put the ammo in the head because we're intelligent like that. If I were to go around and give it said double XL engine even. Oh, right, I decided it totally wasn't worth it until I could get a 50-ton mech. That's why. Speaking of 50-ton mechs, what have we got in storage? We've got our catapult that we managed to kick the ass of with just Among Us, a normal dervish, Bunch of parts to a blackjack, which might qualify, and then a whole bunch of crappy lights, although we have most of a Raven. So maybe we'll get lucky and Comstar will field the Raven. We'll be able to steal that.
Those upgrades you asked for are on
Automation is done. That's lovely. Not particularly helpful at this moment, but lovely. Oh, we might be able to pick up new pilots. Because we're going to show up in the new location. That's going to be great. As long as it's there in spirit with the Panther, or... Hang on. Reminder to pick up some of the Iron Folk special weapons while you're here so we can be the pistol packing pirate pandas. Wait, what?
We're almost completely out of
Shut
cash.
up, Darius. Nobody asked you. I asked the Holy Inquisition at you. Oh, oh, damn. We had the opportunity to actually do it, but no thank you. Because I don't have a relationship with any of those people. Not that the black market is super useful to us, but I mean, we are currently working for the Yarn Folk. It's not really pirates, but we are technically pirates, so we should probably join up with the pirates.
I've got the financial report.
Thank you, Darius, for taking away all of my money. We're pirates. Why are we paying bills? Isn't that like the opposite of what we're supposed to be doing? Alright. So what are these special weapons that I am not aware of? Not yet. We've got a contract locked, but I do want to take a look at the shop. So I need to go store. Store button. Rather good, the black market. Debatable. The black market can have some really nice stuff, but if you just kick the crap out of everybody else, the black market can also be pretty pointless. Silver bullet Gauss ammo? They split that out of normal Gauss ammo? Wow, that seems needlessly pointless. Can I just cram it into a normal Gauss rifle? Huh. Yeah, that feels rather pointless. Some plasma ammo, but no plasma rifles. I have plasma rifles though, don't I? Ooh. Maybe we pick some up. Proof jump jets, quads. Scissorfoot. Oh god. I don't even want to know what that looks like. Launch contract. Locust in the shop? We need a locust, like we need a hole in the head. Alright, we got Goose's Loose and the Ostor, which we'll put Panda back in the Ostor because that's where we're getting most of his affinity points at the moment. So I would like to keep pushing him into... Yeah, he is attuned to the Ostor. He's almost resistant. So I don't know what that will mean eventually. But for now, according to this, the Ostor provides some bonus. 50% less chance to suffer critical hits. Ugh. That's a terrible, terrible bonus. Because it doesn't come in handy. We get the Primitive Dervish because it's also useful. The Cicada. Oh, I haven't unlocked this Lancelot. Shoot, I need to do that. Panther for sure. Is any of you better than the Dervish? Not really. Okay. Okay, let's throw people into things. Didn't we say that we were making Urando was a missile pilot? Goose is loose. Who named that? Was it you waited? Somebody named it. Tentacle Shogun can go in the Cicada? That seems a bit cruel. Tentacle Shogun can go in the Panther. And then... So you've worked a little bit on the Mongoose, so we'll throw you there. Moon named it? Oh, right. Moon is not yet a member of this company. That's gonna be lovely. Talik, you can drive a Cicada, I guess. What's your current attunement? Firebee. Okay, so I have been putting in the Cicada. That's good. Pyro has no pilot ability, and Kyogre normally goes in the Swordsman, but we're not fielding it because it's trash. Kyogre is actually a really good pilot. I should probably put him in, but I need to get more people leveled up. We're gonna roll that. Might as well, you did it to me last time? Did I? Hello, Queejibo. By the way, for those of you who don't know, it is Queejibo's birthday, so happy birthday, Queejibo. If you happen to have an emote for it, I'm not sure. But I'll throw in that. There you go. You get Irbies. Because it is your birthday. So, we'll find you in the club, no doubt. Hopefully there will be fewer FedCom peoples at the end of it. I don't know about that. Yeah, happy birthday, Queegee. Hopefully it's been a wonderful birthday so far. Hopefully you haven't been bugging Smoke too much. Half skull, we should be able to pull this one off without too much trouble. It is a destroy base, which means turrets. Opportunity to salvage from said turrets. I don't know if the game's going to be generous or not, but we'll find out.
Command
Oh, and we're close too. That's gonna be lovely. Be right on top of the enemy when the whole balloon goes up.
All right. Keep your eyes open and watch your sensors.
New target acquired.
Quijibo has just subscribed. They got a gift from Tentacle Shogun. So, thank you very much. Thank you, Shogun. Shogun, arigato. So we're gonna have to, see if we can't have some fun with that.
I'm listening.
The goose is loose. Obviously, we're just gonna rush right on in. Like a mad woman, man, individual. Like mad people. We're gonna find out exactly what it is we're getting involved with by being on top of it. Quad light turret, that's interesting. Oh, wow. Ooh. New format. I see, guys. Perhaps too new and too big. Definitely too new and too big. Like, I get what you're going for, but huge. Can I shrink any of these yet? Okay, yeah. I can shrink the component Beagle Active Pro, which I never use. Alright, so we have an HVAC 2 turret, which, whatever. It's got quad HVAC 2s, which are terrible, and 4 medium lasers. Actually not sure which is the better one. Also quad medium laser turret. The HVAC turret can hit me from further
New
away,
target
but
acquired.
it's mostly broken. Mitchfer has been subscribed for 4 months. Thank you very much, Mitchfer. By the way, for all of those people who have been subscribing, if you happen to have a heartbeat emote, then you need to share it with those people who have just subscribed. Why? Because they help support the channel and you love them. And I suppose you enjoy my banter to a certain extent. Yeah, I know, I'm probably pushing things.
Guess I'll give it to him then.
Wow, how did you miss that? I suppose you could miss it. It was style points at that
Like
point.
shooting fish in
Didn't
a
even bother
barrel.
heading. Just knew they could get away with blowing it up. Oh, you're pretty. Luckily you couldn't hit me, but you're pretty. I'll try and take you as reasonably intact as possible. I think we've got a couple of fire starter parts, so that would be fine. Tentacle Shogun. Shogun. You will be able to see the fire starter, but you're not going to be able to see the turret. Oh, no, you will. You just had to run. 60%. Sure, why not?
Taking the shot.
Oh, accuracy. That's exactly what we're looking for. Good movement more coming in. So we got a fire starter is very, very dangerous. Insanely dangerous, but fairly dangerous. Oh, wow. Was that the HVAC turret? Oh, right. The HVAC turret causes splash damage because high velocity guns are known for their splash damage. I will refrain. I will refrain from further criticism along that line.
Oh boy.
We're going to take out these
here we
turrets. We're
go.
going to knock them out quick and hard. Since that HVAC turret is already fired, that means it's actually a better idea to shoot this turret over here. If we could, but we're not going to be able to kill it, so target the closer HVAC turret, I suppose?
Hope this is enough.
That was not great. That was very not great.
Yes, Commander.
We got TK'd by an HVAC 2 turret before? That sucks. It's like, we're here to help. No, you're really not, aren't you? You're here to get me killed.
Hauling ass.
Well, not really. I mean, more theologically, if anything else. Oh, of course, you're a very advanced fire starter. I'm almost positive I've got parts for you.
Ready, Commander.
Panda, bring forth the tank. It's not really, but
Bravo.
it's what I've got to work with. Although I am hoping for the vehicle update someday soon. You can't stop all of them. There we go. Okay, 2 turrets down. That's working. So 2 of 4 turrets, I believe. There might be 3, but yeah, there's 4. I was right.
Commander.
I guess is loose. Don't you commander me.
Affirmative.
All right, what we got? We have a light sniper turret. Yeah, that could be nasty. That could be very nasty in the right hands. Of course, the -12 heat because it's a royal mongoose. It's not just any piddling little mongoose. No, this sucker is royalty.
Here we go.
Oh, I love it.
Go, go, go.
Mongoose is the best mech we've got.
One less turret.
Can't wait to have a
I'm
lance full of
good at
battle cores. It will happen someday. Someday soon. And if you haven't seen it, the BattleTech team has finally started unleashing. Apparently quads are coming soon because they've released more animations about quads. And it's pretty cool. So we will be seeing that in the somewhat near future.
Acknowledged.
Beautiful. Another perfect shot. Messes with accuracy. Fire start coming in close. Yes, continue to come in close, and eventually I will walk in and I will punch you with an Ostwar. It's going to be hilarious. I think he'll cry at that point.
What now?
Delete, ignore him. We have more important things to deal with, and that is turrets.
I'll try.
Although, now that I have to think about it, maybe the turrets aren't so bad, but I just want to make sure they're gone. First of all, they're, you know, worth cash. And second of all, the temperature's right. 45 plus that. Surprisingly, yes, if you hit both shots.
Locking in target.
Why did I even suggest that you could do it?
Enemy structure is weakening.
Goliath.
Receiving you.
Goliath online. Alright, here's my plan. It's a brilliant plan, or at least it would have been if he had multi-target attack mode. Which he doesn't, so we're gonna have to go to the backup plan.
Locking up.
There we go, all the turrets have been dealt with. So now we can focus on the enemy mechs as they appear. We are looking at some mechs that are... Oh no, they're probably just being held. What am I saying? But to be like, oh, we're dealing with some heavier mechs judging by their go order. No, we're not. Fast mech is punch locust? Disagree pretty severely, actually. I'll shut those off. There we go. He can shoot down all that he wants. He's just not going to be very effective at it. 35 tonner. With a BBC. Probably a Panther. Let's all be honest with ourselves. And an Owens. Ooh, it's another one of you. And you narked him. You narked your friend. So clearly we have allies.
Yeah.
We have allies on the enemy team. Goose be loose. Get right into really nasty positions on the enemy. I don't know how much evasion any of you all are carrying over the line, so I'm just gonna find out. Hello? Oh no, it's a wolfhound. It's a deadly wolfhound, oh god. And you only have an arc launcher. Oh, that explains a lot. 6, you are actually fairly evasive. I could pulse you, but you're all gonna move. So that would be totally worthless.
Got the drop on you, don't I?
Oh, nice drill on that. There goes the left torso entirely. I kind of expected you to have a XL engine with that, but apparently not. Don't shoot my dervish. Didn't do nothing to you. So there's some nice gear on the floor right here.
Standing by.
Tentacle Shogun. How fast did he move? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he didn't move very fast at all. So we're just gonna go sort of right up there.
Acknowledge.
High ground bonus. And I'm just gonna continue to drill into you. Because you decided moving was for suckers. And I gotta tell you, that's a really bad plan. It might have a light fire starter, light engine, or just endo and ferro. No, well, because it's got that AMS, which kind of bugs me. Where is it coming from? It's a standard engine, though. You have endo or something? Yeah, you do. Okay, so his weight saving comes from endo, which makes him very attractive to steel, for obvious reasons. Cicada! Bring you right on in here. Can I get you into the back? I can. Ooh, gorgeous.
If you say so.
Gorgeous and lovely. Not you. Nor you. Not even you. There you go. That's who we want. We'll shut off that to keep the temperature under control, but temperatures are starting to spike.
Punching through the back.
Of course you missed, because why wouldn't you? Well, the real point is to just distract them and get them bugged. Which they are. Well, the mongoose is standing next to the wolfhound with a snub, so this may be unpleasant. I don't anticipate that it will be, to be completely honest. I think we have that mostly under control. I think the dervish has more to worry about from the wolfhound than the mongoose does. After all, the mongoose is sitting on maximum evasion.
Firing full complement on him.
It's a nice little swoop in with the missiles. How are you feeling?
Hit, Commander.
He's stressed. Okay.
Ready, Commander.
Panda. We bring pandemonium. Get that reference? Then you are someone who played video games, you know, at various ages. Oh. Yeah, you're dead if I do that. I mean, you're just flat out dead. I have not been careful about trying to trim you down at all. So if I do that, I'm just gonna kill you. And I'd rather not do that. How do I not do that? It'll be 24. So one of these needs to miss. Perfect. Guns off the field. No, we are in a perfectly safe position. As long as they hit armor, I don't care. And that might have earned us a fire starter too, which I can do fun things to. Okay, a bit of a pointless pulse on that one, because we're gonna go and we're gonna not care.
Right here.
Alright, the Wizard. Is it Wizard? Sure, why not? The Vulnerable Wizard of Oz. Yeah, high ground bonus. High ground bonus is not that much compared to the non-direct line of sight bonus. I should just go for his shoulder. I really shouldn't bother with the back. I should just try and blow apart the shoulder. And so I will actually do that. Go for there. Drill, baby, drill.
Here goes.
And that took him out. Because he's got an XL engine. So that gives us all the parts of the Owens we could want. Your favorite light mech is a fire starter? Oh no, the damages.
Just scuffed my vein.
It does add up over time, but still.
Commander?
Alright. I mean, I could go shielded stance, but what's the point? Go high. Aim down upon him. Go for a leg. You got 80 armor on that leg, though. Do you have XLs? You do! Okay, lovely, actually. Alright, so we're going to be able to get around to his right torso. So that's his left, that's his right.
Firing all weapons.
Just start focusing on that right torso as best as we can. Because if we knock it out entirely, then I get all the parts to it. Now, of course, there's a bit of a problem with the fact that I'm not going to be able to shoot everything I've got with him. Although I could. I might even bait him out. That wouldn't be terrible. What's that looking at? It's 60%. That's a bit rich for my blood. Oh, you did get a good chunk off that right torso.
Looking uninstick.
Probably hidden arm. And then Rando. Get around to his right. There we go. Not gonna be able to use the missiles that I want to, which is LRM-10s, but I'm still gonna fire everything I've got. Oh, so close to the inaccuracy.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, we're gonna get right up on top of you. I'm going to precision strike your side torso with everything. And I'm gonna kick on Battlelord. Because why not? The heat's why not, but I'm still gonna do it. That's the right torso we wanted. Alrighty, perfect. So that's 4 more parts for that. I believe I've got parts for that. Keep on looking away. What did we get 4 parts on? We got 4 parts to an Owens, 3 parts to a fire starter, and now 4 parts to a Wolfhound.
Location confirmed.
Alright, just start trashing buildings. Any easy to trash buildings? Oh, not really.
On the trigger.
We'll have technical shogun. We'll spread out the damage a little bit. That way we'll clean it up with other mechs. Connecting to chat. Ooh, I've lost connection to my chat. What?
What? No.
I'm actually having this problem pretty much all day. Oh, Jesus. Disconnected. Attempting to reconnect in 27 seconds. Attempt number 3. Well, that is concerning. My entire internet died. Well, this is going to be interesting. Hi, YouTube people. Apparently, this is a private thing that the Twitch people don't get to have access to, which is oodles of fun. But yeah, I think we're just going to keep on playing through the mission. We are at the point where we're just, you know, beating the crap out of the base, so it doesn't really matter.
Copy. Engage.
Good shot,
There we
Commander.
go.
Enemy
First
structure
of the
down.
facilitas.
That should do it.
Ooh. I don't think I've ever had connectivity errors before,
Ready for orders.
which is pretty odd to me.
Locking
Right.
up.
With all of your missiles, you are actually capable of doing it. Congratulations. I'm proud of you.
Right as that one.
Ready,
Panda.
Commander.
Settle you up nice and
Moving,
nice and
Commander.
easily. 200, 130, sure.
Already
Oh shoot, maybe I shouldn't go that hot in the mech with ammunition. Ooh, at least he just shut down. I can work with that.
Right here. Mm-hmm. On my way.
Now we just need to wait. And you are actually capable of
Here
knocking
we
down the whole
go.
building. Beautiful.
It's time to bug
And
out.
that should
The
be
illegal
that.
extraction.
Fingers crossed. You never quite know. How is it going, YouTube people? Twitch people don't get to see this section because apparently we are totally offline for various reasons. I assume that the nuclear apocalypse has finally happened, and I am no longer able to connect to the rest of the world. No damage on the mechs, and that's cruel. And we have one part to this fire starter. I'm gonna go all in on it and hope for that one extra part. If we're lucky, then we'll get it. 1, 2, 3. Fudge you, game. Fudge you hard. In the fudge. Okay. Look at that. Oh, that's cruel. That is beyond cruel. Gives me 3 parts of the Wolfhound, 3 parts of the Firestarter. Oh, screw you, game. God, that's really frustrating, actually. Reconnecting in 3 minutes? Hell no. Why are you being like this, game? Connection is timed out. This is not good. This is not good at all. I'm gonna bust out my phone, and we're gonna see what I can see on Discord, because I imagine people are panicking. Actually, no, I don't imagine that at all. I imagine people don't care. Going to individual mode instead of being on my home network. Let's take one stream off and everything burns down. How dare you take the stream off? So I'm just gonna send no clue. Shrugs. Looks. Looks like my internet is down. Secret YouTube stream. Oh, looks like my chat reconnected. So, apparently I can start a virtual camera. Alright, so a successful mission all around. I will once again update people in 55 seconds. Or, you know, whenever that happens. And we will have everything going again, I think. But otherwise, not a bad mission. We did manage to get out of that with everybody intact. So nice free experience for the whole crew. And
Hey, yes, Commander.
Technical Shogun gets a piloting upgrade, which is a melee hit, which he's not going to do so much in the Panther, but it's nice to have it in the back pocket. Guts, sprint multiplier, that's huge, even if the gunnery is terrible at the moment. Reconnecting in 19 seconds, attempt number 5. And then we'll have to bring the Twitch people back in, and we all know how we feel about them Twitch people. But this is cruel. Oh, good. I have just enough fire starter. Ah, good. I have the S1. Oh, good. Is an overhaul of the H upgrades, chassis to endosteel, and adds more defensive measures. So I do actually get enough, so I will hold off until the reconnection. And hopefully the reconnection has gone through, because we are live once more. I will send the message on Discord. Somehow, there we go. There we go. At operations, we're live again. And then I'll paste that so that folks can see. Boom. Everything is good. Everything is awesome. I think. Hello, Eddie Lizard. Yes, welcome back. I was here all along. Y'all went places. So I'm going to blame it on that. So we did finish the mission. We got 4 parts, or we didn't get, but at the end of the mission, there were 4 parts of the Wolfhound on the table, 4 parts of the Firestarter on the table, and 3 parts of an Owens on the table. And, well, the game gave us 3 parts of the Firestarter, 3 parts of the Wolfhound, which was short of the 1 parts we needed, although we also got 2 parts of an Owens, which was nice, I guess. But thanks to having an S1 currently sitting in storage, we are capable of building the Firestarter 9S, which I'm going to do for 17,000 C-bills. And that'll pick up another 35-tonner with actual capability. And that 35-tonner doesn't even have any special engines mounted. Ease. Oh, that's actually a really nice paint job on it. I like it. Okay. What are we actually looking at here? It has the Firestarter Nimble Jumper perk, which is nice. I don't like that Beagle probe. We got too many Beagle probes in this company at this point. And we swapped out a small laser for apparently an AMS, which I am also not super thrilled to buy. Firestarter is the best light mech? Nah. There are other superior, better mechs, but it's solid. And we can do a lot with it. With 2 energy hard points, we can throw on like large lasers and stuff, which could be fun. But I'm more thinking about what I can do with its punching capabilities. I could go heavier on the flamers. It's always an option. I'm not thrilled with the Beagle Actor Probe. I don't think it's useful. Peel out the flamers first of all? What? Literally the opposite of what I just said. Put in more flamers, you see. No time for the melee fighters or mech foo. I'm thinking about it. The only problem that comes up with that is the fact that when you faceplant into people, you take self-damage, and that's pretty rough. I do have a single plasma rifle. I can't cram it in this design. Get the Omni and shove 18 flamers in it. I thought there was a limit of like 12 weapons you could have on a mech. I don't think the AMS is all that useful, and I sure as hell don't think the Beagle's all that useful. Like, I know people are like, oh, the Beagle's great. You can, I know, Bloody's like the Beagle's great, but you can pulse with it. But without Rogue Tech's sensor mechanics, they are not that good. Not in Omnis. XL engine, armor up, mech. Those 2 things, they're a little bit self-contradictory. To armor up and then put on a Beagle, or then put on an XL engine. But yeah, that is something of what I'm thinking. Ooh, I don't have enough slots for it. Put it in the feet. That would be 6 tons. 6 tons. Where does it all go? I could put in a truly gigantic engine into it. That'd be hilarious. I wonder. Well, with 6 tons, I'd throw in an Angel ECM. Give it maximum protection. And then I could pull out both medium lasers. Gives me 6 tons. That. Gives me 7.5 tons. Gives me 8 tons. Now, why am I doing this, you may ask? Well, I'm going to come over here to more flamers. At least I want to. I have a little bit of a problem trying to cram in more flamers. I would also need... Ooh, I don't even know if I'll have enough critical slots for it. Plasma rifle. Ammo. Energy ammo. Ammo plasma. So I'm 1 flamer shy of being maximum flamer. I'm down to the pick for max the engine. This thing has no armor. It's got reasonable armor. I don't know if I'd do this anyway. This basically becomes a more nimble version of the Panther. And I'm not even sure I want to do that. I think I'll leave it as is for now. I still want to use like a 50 or 55 ton mech with that double XL engine because of all the fun things you can do, but this is a nice addition. I'm not sure what it replaces at the moment. So let's go to my engineering crew. How much for the first level drop size? 750,000 CBLs. Yeah, that ain't happening. Remove the jump jets and add more stuff. That makes this perk useless. Yeah, that does make its perk useless. I don't think I'm going to listen to that. I am, however, going to look at the command center and see what other missions they can give me. Because I need parts. A recovery at 1.5 skulls for 2 of 9. I might be able to do that. Destroy base for 1. I can possibly do that. The payouts, terrible. Wow, both of these payouts are terrible. Really, game? This is what we call total bullcrap. That'll make repair base. Oh, it's a defend base. In Alborg. 2 skulls. We're not good enough for that yet. 1 mil for Yarn folk? Well, yeah, it's a 2 skull mission on another planet that's a month away. We're not there yet. 2 of 9 or 2 of 9, which really sucks. This one is technically less pay, which makes me think that there's fewer mechs than the supply base will have. That seems terrible, but it is against Comstar. We don't need much salvage to get some mechs. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm thinking. We're sitting on the cusp of a couple of mechs. The problem is they're all lights, which is really kind of terrible. We need to start looking for more mediums and heavies. Like, it's sad that we might be excited about a blackjack. Yeah, we're 2 parts away from an Owens, 1 part away from a Panther, another one, 1 part away from a Raven, and 1 part away from a Wolfhound. So that might be... Oh, not the store. I don't give a shit about your store. You have nothing in the store for me. I'll do asset retrieval because it's easy enough to cheese. Could you change your voice? Maybe later. Hi, there's nothing wrong with your voice. You have a lovely, beautiful voice. I think we pull the Dervish out. Dervish for fire starter? I mean, I'm losing long range damage, but I'm gaining, you know, a fire starter. I sure will try that. We'll see what it's like. Our rep with Comstar is trending ominously down. Bring it. We're excited about anything that doesn't say primitive right now. That is true. We are excited for anything that doesn't say primitive. I will probably end up selling some primitive mechs before the end of the month. Just don't take any unexpected calls, everyone. We're out in the back beyond. Comstar can suck it. They don't support us anyway. So we may as well take the matters into our own hands. So 1.5 skull, and we just took out a 55-ton mech and changed it out for a 35-ton mech. But 35-ton mech may actually be better. I don't know. I don't like that AMS in it. I think the AMS on the mech is pretty terrible. Probably rip out that Beagle active probe. That would give me more tonnage. That would allow me to go with the maximum flamer and the weapon. Oh good, we're right next by. That'll be nice and easy then.
Remind me of my childhood. I hated my childhood.
Okay, you should probably see somebody about that and start a round of therapy.
I guess.
Oh, that's far, far more than I thought they were going to be. Strike ally tank, that's going to be annoying. Anything that made you deadly is gone. Annoying. And then 2 mechs. I'm messing with my interface already. Alright, just get everybody moving as fast as we can because the first round is free. Guess this Liz can figure out more of what's going on over here. But Ostwar, keep your high ground bonus. That's why you're up here.
Moving, Commander.
A lot of SRAMs? It's not as many as it could be. I'm actually not that concerned. You're ready to do a nice little Pop-Tart maneuver. Maybe I should give you just the plasma gun. Okay, Chadger. Because you get to cheat. Cheats.
Okay, you can cut it out now.
Okay. Wait, Lizard. This is Liz. Could run up to this harasser and just step on it. How much health can you take?
Yeah?
I mean, it would be a charge, but it's an accurate charge, and it's a long-range charge. If I stepped in your front, I need to... Oh yeah, that's no problem.
Affirmative.
Give him the boot.
Gonna get
This is far too graphic for you. Never mind. Gone. Just gone. Oh, by the way, they've changed melee again, so you can shoot after melee. Which is a little bit backwards, but hey, at least it's something. How did you hit me? I have maximum evasion, and that was a medium laser from medium-ish long range. Wait, was that Royal? No, it was Rotunda. The Chevalier. The Chevalier. Oh, look, it's an Owens. We're going to want to blow the side torso off him. We'll probably take him. And we'll have an Owens for, you know, whatever that's worth. Owenses are not good. Owenses are very not good. You just have an AoE flamer that I'm going to avoid. Or maybe not. No, I'm not going to avoid you at all. I'm the fire starter. Of course I'm going to get up on top of you. My job is to destroy vehicles such as yourselves. But it looks like they don't have the evasion bonus, so explode please.
Locking on.
Lots of fire. None of it hit, but that's okay. Owens equals good for sale. I don't necessarily disagree with you.
It's okay. Damage is light.
Tentacle
Standing
Shogun.
by.
Time for you to show yourself. When you have a shot at the Chevalier.
Kicking it.
I'm just going to call it the Chevalier. Not quite how you're supposed to pronounce it, but that's what I'm going to do.
Copy that, Commander.
I don't think he's missed a shot yet with that PPC. We set one of our mechs on fire? No, they set one of our mechs on fire. So they had an AoE flamer that they used on us.
They're coming around the side.
Ow, that could have been really bad. But it wasn't.
Mostly miss me.
So we're gonna beat the ever-living crap out of you. Cicada. Cicada is just gonna run right up into this one. Through fire and flames? Possibly. Yeah, I can do that, I think. Remove the striker.
Moving to
This mech is on fire. Look at all that stability damage. Don't miss. Aha, you didn't miss. But you didn't shoot your weapons. Why? Also, where did your evasion go? Holy shit.
Ready, Commander.
Oh, this evasion may work. Put in it's Chevalier. Yeah. I'll have to remember that one. No, you do need to die sometime soon. You need to die probably immediately. Mainly because you're vulnerable. Just like that.
I'm in.
So I'm really worried about the Chevalier. Because the Chevalier is going to kill me. Aha, you had to run through fire. Aha, you burned your own dude. Although you did still hit me. They're all hitting the mongoose, and this is very concerning to me.
I'm listening.
What do you got? Oh yeah, you're like just a medium laser. I don't even remotely care on how you operate and do things. Ooh, I do want to shoot your right side. Which means I need to get over here. Which may be worth trying to actually shoot you. Around like that. That'll hide me from most of them. If they want me, they're gonna have to come after me. Doesn't strike. Call the open. There we go. That's the most dangerous thing off the field at the moment. Think weapons don't fire on charges? I mean, they fired for the mongoose. Brando. Let's just bring you... I mean, sure, that wouldn't be terrible. Because I really just need to start stacking up damage onto the side of that thing.
Confirmed.
It's not going to be a lot of damage, but it's something, and I'll be able to punch him next turn. And that will make it easier to flame him.
Confirmed.
Heat. Not much heat, but heat. And now you're going right behind my cicada. You please stop shooting my cicada, you dick. What did I ever do to you? He didn't even kill anybody.
Commander?
And tentacle shogun.
I'm there.
Alright, like so. I think I'll take the 60.
Roger. Target confirmed.
Another accurate shot on the Owens. Eventually, you're just going to suffer enough that we're going to make it, you know, completely done. Fly! Ooh, I can't quite fly out of here. Although I could fly into the water, turn around, and brace. Better fly into here.
All right.
And then brace. That'll shed all of my stability problems. It's brilliant and beautiful.
Moving, Commander.
What do we got? No. Yes. And we are actually on the side that's vulnerable to that. I'm going to throw Battle Lord into it. It's not optimal or ideal, but I just want to hurt this Owens in various ways that would make his arm fall off. Mainly his torso. There's 2 crits on the engine, although I don't think that actually counts. So this Owens is in dire trouble. Yeah, you're coming back for a little bit of flamer action. Not going to help you. You can put flames on me all you want. It's not going to help.
They're shooting at me. Commander.
Waited, if you don't mind. Right up in here. Oh yes, this should be simple.
Location confirmed.
I mean, theoretically it should be simple, but we all know how that's actually going to go.
Here goes everything.
That's a right torso pop. 4 salvageable parts. We need 2 of them, so let's keep that in mind. It's too much focus damage for a charge.
Got a sensor lock on me.
The mongoose kick, no charge.
Waiting for orders.
Panda, if you don't mind, go step on the rotunda.
On my way.
Hello there. I'm here to pay you a visit. Hey, he even hit. Good job. And then it imploded.
Waiting for orders.
Tentacle Shogun. Now we just start stacking up damage on you.
Rolling.
I don't think you're going to be able to hit him. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Take this.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that coming. Jadgers are fast, unfortunately, which is going to make killing them
Hey.
a little bit of a pain in the behind. Turn off the lasers. Turn on a couple of lasers. Apparently that's not an overheat. Who cares if it is?
Affirmative.
Yep.
Going hand to hand. I
Oh,
guess.
good hit.
Ready, Commander.
And how's he doing in terms of armor? He's getting a little bit shelled all over the place,
Ready,
which
Commander.
is grand to hear. So it's on his right, of course, that does the damage, because that's where we focused all of our efforts. Don't you love fighting vehicles? They can't ever lose their evasion. I'm just gonna put more damage onto it. Would you please not shoot the cicada? They're very vulnerable. Back to the top, he's gonna go around behind us and he's gonna light the cicada on more fire. He didn't move very fast this time. So now I can turn around and I can step on him and kill him.
Yeah.
That is, of course, if Weighted Lizard doesn't get there first. As Weighted is wont to do. One of you is still beeping and I think it's the cicada. Gone. Just gone.
Standing by.
And so Nanda will just pick up
Acknowledged.
the Lost Tech, and we're good. And that was easy.
Commander.
So we'll pick up the 2 parts for the Owens, and that'll give us an Owens, which is another mech, which we need. The Owens' loadout is pretty terrible. But I might be able to cannibalize the Dervish and turn the Owens into a mini Dervish. I don't know. With what we had. I can only do so much with what I got. That's okay. I didn't expect you to hit a 37% anyway.
Throttle up.
Alright, that's that. Another successful mission. So this will give us another mech. Because we can pick up the 2 parts, we'll grab the Owens parts. I don't really have that much of an interest in the ER large laser anyway. Although, given that... we may actually get all parts. Mrs. Liz had a penetration. Oh, it must have been from that last... No, no. It took a hit on its back, apparently. 12 damage. Oh, right, from the one guy. Alright, grab the Owens parts. There's nothing really that I would want. Aside from the large laser. Got another Owens part. 2 machine guns, an S-Pulse laser, and the Bloodhound, which is the only other piece of equipment that really kind of mattered. Aside from the large, and I don't really expect the large. Because they're hot and toasty, and unless you have double heatsinks, you're better off not bothering with them. We finally have an Owens after all of this time. All of this work. Really tempted to sell most of my primitives at this point. Because they're just garbage. Oh, they were designed horribly. Get Mech Bay. There are the mongoose, it'll take a day. Oh, now we need to figure out which Owens we want. Let's see. The Owens is spotted, semi-guided all around as well as point maths. The A variant carries a pair of Streak SRM2s machine guns as well as a single small pulse. The D variant carries a NARC and an SRM4, both with a single ton of ammo. And the R armed the Owens with MRM-10 launcher. The R replaces the rest of the weapons with a battery of Clan ER medium lasers. I mean, that sounds way better.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
See if we actually get those Clan Spec ER. Oh, look, wait, no, I forgot. This is BTA. Clan ER mediums suck. What do you got? They got an MRM-10, 2, 3 ER mediums. What's your heat efficiency profile? 30 for 60. Game, why? Why, game? Do I happen to have a double heatsink kit? If I do, then I can work with that. But I don't think that I do. Yeah, no, I don't. Oh, those are toasty. Those are toasty. 17 heat per. That's double what they should be. Because a normal medium laser should be 9, and it's 17, which is 8 higher. Game, why? Stop trying to make the clans weak. It's dumb. It takes away the challenge, the fun part of the game. From Pharaoh, what do I got? Half a ton. They can't just throw on Pharaoh and give him other stuff. I think I'm gonna have to just remove the ER medium lasers and put on normal ones. That'll save me 24 heat, which actually means that the mech can be used. Also, the ER medium laser is probably shorter range than the normal medium laser. I'm not salty and bitter. What are you talking about? 180, 360, 225, 470. Ooh. Clan mechwarriors apparently function like TSM. They're hotter than bloody medium pulse lasers. It's like, what the fudge, dude? Not even funny. 3, 6. Huh, I could turn it into a single plasma rifle wielding mech. Oh boy. In order to cram in a pair of LRM-10s, I would need to... I first need to get the LRM-10s off of the Dervish. They weigh 5 tons, I want to say? They do weigh 5 tons. Yeah, there's no way I can fit that. A pair of LRM-10s on there then. Are clan pulses hotter than our ice pulses? Yup. Maybe Bloody does or something. He doesn't. Like, he's flat out said he doesn't, and then his justification is that clan warfare emphasizes short close range battles, and so the problem with that is that removes the consideration that the clans don't melee. So the clans actually prefer long range duels at high speed strafing each other. They don't get in close. But Bloody doesn't get that. You can do almost anything with most mechs, like putting an AC2 on a Locust. I mean, you could, but why would you want to? Yeah, this Owens is too hot for its own good. I've got to do something about that. It's nice to have clan tech, I guess. But without a double heatsink kit, it's worthless. Can I buy a double heatsink kit? Will be like 1 point something million C-bills. I can't just put a double heatsink kit on here. But I am picking up a nice brace of light mechs. Probably sell the Wambi. The terrible mech anyway. Because you want to kill the pilot as it removes all the armor. It's an ugly mech. The model does not do the mech justice, that is true. The current model they have is of less than stellar quality. Thor the Clan Tech and rebuild it. Spring ahead, I guess. Bias in a game that was like World War II when you could be make the Nazis worse because they were bad. But if this man is saying he hates the imaginary clans. So, that's not the sole reason. Bloody doesn't like the introduction of the clans because he doesn't think that the balance is good. Which there's an argument to be made there. But Bloody didn't want to include the clans in his mod anyway. Until people basically whined enough until he was like, fine, you can have them. To add to that, he doesn't agree with the clan military structure existing as the entity that it does. Because he has a certain understanding of the lore, which I would argue is incorrect. But he's the mod maker, and if that's what he wants to do, that's what he can do. But for someone like me, and the one justification of his that I really don't like is like, you don't want to fight the clans when they're full power. Buddy, I want to fight the clans when they're full power. I've played this game at the highest level. Trust me, I know what I want to fight, and I want to fight at a disadvantage and then earn that advantage. So, I don't like people telling me that I don't want something, or I do want something. I am inherently programmed to immediately reject that belief. Alright, I think I'm gonna sell a bunch of crap right now. We're gonna sell the Wambi, for sure. Garbage mech. Swordsman, similar problem. It's just not worth it. They'll free up some parts too. Ooh. And then I'm gonna sell some actual crap parts like the Hornet. The Hornet was a meme, but I'm not gonna keep it. Crosscut, similar meme, not gonna keep it. Ravens will keep, Panther will keep, no more Owens parts, please and thank you. Hollander is 35 tons. I've only got one part for it. I'm gonna streamline a bit, and I don't like the Firebee enough to continue to want to earn more. So that puts me at 1.75 million seagulls. Please don't sell the Chem Locust. I haven't yet, but I might. See, if you have high damage, long range, fast moving mechs, you run into the Horse Archer problem where you can't hit back. The clans made poor decisions against South, but they came back and took a lot more Ice territory and managed to hold it. So yeah, the clans are legit. Especially start learning logistics. Well, they'll never learn the logistics. That's just an impossibility. But no, you're right about how the clans should be used. They should be used like Horse Archers, where they keep at range and they fire down into you. And the inner sphere has to just get in close. And because the AI is really dumb, that's not that hard in this mod. It's not that hard in any of the mods for this game. So the full might of the clans can't really fully be felt anyway, so you may as well give them their full tech. But that is a long digression. Clans using IS tactics are near impossible to kill. Well, that's why if you're playing against somebody who wants to play clans and wants to claim that they're playing as clanners, you better hold them to that. Once they drop their rules of honor, they were set down by old concurrence. It's the clan warrior structure is what makes them worthless. It's not about tactics, it's about strategy. And the clan warrior structure is the same problem that the Japanese aviators in World War II structure had. They were incredibly competent, very skilled pilots that took decades to train. You can't do that, especially when your industrial base is a year behind you. So it doesn't matter if they take over areas of the inner sphere and they start using inner sphere factories and inner sphere tactics. It doesn't matter, because it takes 2 decades to train a mech warrior, and it takes the inner sphere 6 months. So, sure, you've got all that awesomeness because you're a 2-decade well-trained warrior, but if I can just flood you with locusts filled with a pilot who's been, crewed by somebody who's been learning for 6 months, and eventually I kill you with 5 of them, I mean, you've cost me 2.5 years of experience. Okay, you gotta make up the other 17.5 years. Sounds like someone's asking you to get bejeweled. I know where I speak, and of what I speak. Quantity is the quality of all of them? Yep. I think somebody else said that too, didn't they? I don't remember. But yeah. Owens, not a great mech, not a great model. But in this current mod, garbage. Hello, Targasid. Welcome to the stream. Greetings from Germany. Nice to have you. Quantity is quality of all, especially back to let's just sometimes it's just how much meat you have in the grinder. Joseph. Joe Steele. Oh, good. We can level up Bloody. 3% heat efficiency? Yeah, could come in handy. He hasn't really been cooking that much. So I'm going to continue with his base weapon hit. As long as he's in that Ostwar, we're kind of limited to what we need to worry about.
Yes, Commander.
Talik. Talik was going to be a gunnery pilot. I'm going to give him Battle Lord. So he can focus on murdering things.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting for
Chemical
orders.
Shogun, you can get piloting for that sprint modifier.
Warrior training
That
complete.
sweet, sweet sprint modifier. Orlando. Oh, Orlando.
Training complete.
Next level up is your level up where you get to start picking
I'm
things.
listening.
And you can get your health bonus right
Training
at you.
confirmed, Commander.
That way you're less likely to die. Hopefully. Fingers crossed anyway. We've got 1.75 million. I am going to pick up the first drop bonus so I can get 6 mechs on the field. Because when we're dealing with primitives, we're kind of limited in what we can do. So we'll nab that. I may start going for a Hab Pod beta just to expand the roster, but I still haven't filled this roster. So, speaking of, is there anybody in the hiring hall? Oh, there is. God is in the hiring hall.
Ready for orders.
As is Harry and Strider and Boot Camp. God is a 1116.
Commander.
It's pretty terrible. Let's see. Then Chem Laser Lucas? No. It'll be our own Klein Industrial Logistics Field. Alright, let's sell the last of our holdover pilots and pick up the last of them. So Blockade, goodbye. Panic, goodbye. You were cool, but no. And we'll pick up 2 more, and that'll fill up our Hab Pod with actual subs. I'm not gonna pick up God because that's 2 now.
Orders.
We're gonna hire Harry, and we're gonna hire.
Available.
That's tempting. Boot Camp is very tempting because he's a 6, but he's got a 1 in tactics. Does tactics matter? The piloting does, though.
Waiting
Yeah, we'll
for
take Strider. Strider's nice and
New mech
evened
warriors
out.
available.
Let's rename some pilots. But actually, first we're gonna put a cut in here for YouTube because they can only take so much. Although YouTube did have some bonus time that you guys didn't get to see. And we had a private chat all about you. So to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarek. If you like what I'm saying, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every single time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, then we come and we'll see you all in the next episode.